guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope your New Year's was great and uneventful and fun. So we're gonna do a react to Foodie's latest video. This is her. I traveled from Kuwait to Montreal, Canada travel vlog. It's boring. I'll try my best and make it as entertaining as I can. So without further ado, let's get to.
Bye. All right, all set to go to the airport. It is about 1 a.m. My flight's at 4:30. I like to be there a bit early. You know, 3 hours ahead of time for international flights is what's recommended. So it takes about a half an hour to get there. So let's go. Hello from the Kuwait International Airport. So I am a bit early for check-in, so I decided to go to Caribou Coffee here just ahead to have a drink before going into security. So I had a hazelnut latte.
Not to be nitpicky, but again, she doesn't have a gallbladder, right? And she's got so many digestive issues. Would you drink a coffee before getting on a long flight? You're going to be traveling all day, having the stomach issues that she has. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't make that choice. And also, where the F is Salah? Did he drop her off? Did she get an Uber? Like, he's not there with her.
It was not too bad. So yeah, enjoy the view here of the airport while I have my drink. And then I'm gonna go head into check-in. Here is check-in. As you can see, it was very busy and I had to wait in line standing for 1 hour and 10 minutes.
I mean, you're always going on and on, Foodie, about how you're such this world-traveled person, right? You didn't do pre-check-in?
After security, I headed to gate 22, where I had to wait a little bit.
What was that, gate 22?
For my flight out of Kuwait. I will miss you, Kuwait. See you.
I just want to tap that bag.
Miss you, Kuwait.
Was she crying?
See you.
Also, is this a new sweater? I don't remember seeing this sweater. Is that new, Foodie? Don't cry. God, it's almost like she's leaving forever. Isn't it? Like, kind of get the vibe like she's crying. Why are you crying? Did I miss something? Also, why do you film yourself getting onto the plane? That is the stupidest thing. Why is she crying? Please explain. Why are her eyes all... It's not just me, right? She looks like she's been crying recently. Also, I never noticed her eyelashes on this eye are so much longer than the ones on this eye. What's happening to your eyeballs, ma'am? Jeez, this poor guy back there. It's just like, she stinks. She stinks. Seatbelt extender bees. Oh man, that looks so... you can't even see her legs. Like it's almost like she doesn't have... You can't... Her belly is so large, you can't see her knees. That's crazy. That just looks like so tight and uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. Sleepy until what? Who's filming you right now, Chantal? Are you? I always find it really funny when people take videos or pictures of themselves supposedly sleeping. It's like, okay, who's taking the picture? it's just, it's just so weird to me. Also, chicken or beef when she's awake. Okay, maybe this wasn't so boring.
So airplane bathrooms are a fear of many as they're
Really?
so small, especially if you're plus size. But this bathroom was actually pretty spacious and yeah, wasn't too bad.
Yes, we are traveling alone female.
13.5 hour flight from Doha to Montreal. Are you going to Montreal, Chantal? Are you stalking FFG? That's her town. Okay. What are you doing flying into Montreal? Are you stalking FFG? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So I got 2 seats this time, and I have to say it was the best thing ever.
That must have cost her a lot. If it's to be believed that she did make this trip last minute, even if it was just like 2 or 3 weeks before, this is the most expensive and the busiest time of the year for airports, right? So not only are you buying a last minute ticket, you're also buying 2 seats. That's expensive. There's no way she could. You guys really think she said she spent like $1,500 on the ticket? You think she got 2 seats with $1,500? Like, I mean, maybe. I just go from like when I went to like Italy or England, it cost me about 1,500 for one seat both ways, like, return trip. But maybe.
As usual, having an extra
really
seat,
cheap.
oh my gosh, my makeup is everywhere, was just much more comfortable.
Do you guys, when you are on a plane, do you guys watch the progress? I always do, and I feel like it makes it go so much like slower, but I just can't help myself. I have to constantly watch to see where we are. You should pay attention to this, Foodie. You could use a geography lesson. I'm just saying. You really could.
So for most overnight flights, international flights anyway, with Qatar, they give you this little overnight kit. Has a eye thing that you put over your eyes.
Eye thing? Okay. Foodie? Okay.
Mask and some socks in case you get cold.
I would love to see her put those socks on that airplane. How would that work? Because she needs a large enough area to twist her body, right? To the way she gets her socks on. Can you imagine her trying to get those socks out on the plane?
Some earplugs, which are nice, and a toothbrush and some toothpaste. The movie I decided to watch on this flight was Trap. I've been wanting to see it. The M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Jeez, Josh Hartnett? What the hell's he been doing? He was good in Virgin Suicides. Stone Cold Fox. I've never heard of Trap, but okay.
I have to say it wasn't the best, but it wasn't as
Fun fact, one of my friends was actually in an M. Night Shyamalan film. If you ever saw The Village, his name is Michael Pitt. He plays the one of the guys with the watchers with the yellow capes on. He's an old buddy of mine. He was in an M. Night Shyamalan film. He's also on Boardwalk Empire. Anyone watches that.
bad as most people were making it out to be. So I actually enjoyed it, and it passed a good 2 hours, so yeah. So the first meal service, they called it lunch, came with a multi-grain bun, and it...
The first meal service, they called it lunch. They called it lunch, or it is lunch.
also came with a fruit cup of sorts and some muesli and yogurt, which was not bad. Not too bad. And of course I have a Coke Zero. And for...
I wonder why she voiced over this part of the video, obviously, but she kept the background noise on so you could hear the plane. It's really annoying. Also, airplanes give you a lot of food. They really do.
For the main event, we have a creamy chicken stew with some wild rice and some red peppers and a bottle of water. And the food with Qatar Airways is always delicious, and this was no exception. It was good. And because it's the holidays, they give you a candy cane as well.
See, if I were Chantal, like even now when I fly, I try to avoid eating anything so I don't have any like tummy issues or like anything like that where I need to use the bathroom more than normal. Like I always avoid eating a lot when I'm flying, just because like, you know, you're already riled up. Your guts are already kind of riled up. You're going through different airlines. You're going through different time zones. And, you know, your body's still kind of adjusting. I just don't want to put extra stress on it. And it's like, I don't know. Is anyone else like that? Or is it just me?
Well,
I'd rather save the decent, like, gorging if I have to, like, when I get to my destination, not on the airplane. I don't know.
At one point, we had a pretty bad bout of turbulence. And I'm not going to lie, it scared the lights out of me. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Turbulence sucks. You hope you were praying to Allah and praying for forgiveness for all the bad things you've done, Chantal. She's making progress.
At some point, I fell back asleep, but was awakened by the sound of snack service, which always wakes me up. And this time they gave us some kind of puff pastry. It was like a puff pastry kind of sandwich with some kind of spicy chicken. It
looks like a sausage roll.
It was actually like really good, not gonna lie.
Looking for UFOs out there. I don't see any, but it doesn't mean they're not there. Nature, right? Nature. Beautiful.
The next meal they gave us was, this was the last meal actually, was some kind of chili beef con carne with Mexican rice.
That's an interesting choice for an airline meal. Oh, your guts.
And a multi-grain bun, sorry. And this dessert was a cheesecake of sorts. It was really good. Cheesecake parfait. And then this weird salad. I don't know what the orange stuff was, but I didn't like it at all.
Squash
and
carrots.
Of course I had a Coke Zero, and the whole meal was actually delicious. It was my favorite on this flight.
Everything is delicious to her. Airline food, fast food, food you get out of a garbage can. It's all delicious. It's just delicious.
Well done, Qatar.
That chili looked terrible, but again, airline food. What do you expect? She's almost there, guys. She reached landfall.
Time to land. So I freshened up in the washroom. Here I am stretching and all freshened up, ready to land.
She looks like she's at the very back of the plane. By the bathrooms. I bet she did that on purpose. Not a unsmart move. It's a smart move, actually. always a bit surreal, isn't it? Flying over like residential areas like that, you know? And she says she doesn't like Canada. I'm sorry, but Canada's gorgeous. And I'm not even Canadian. Bienvenue à Montreal. Or wherever this is. Oh, she flew over FFG's house. She's stalking her. That's it. FFG, call the cops. God, she really filmed everything, didn't she? My goodness. Lucky. Yay for the pilot. She really is milking this landing, isn't she? Oh my God. We get it, you landed. There we go, people. Bonjour, Montreal.
So I'm just waiting for my mom, my sister, and my aunt to pick me up.
It is freezing. You could see her breath. She doesn't have a coat on. It is so cold in Canada. Oh my God. Chantal, where's your coat? Her cheeks are bright pink and those filters are a filter in.
They don't usually do it because I just take the bus to get my car. But they're here. I can't wait to see them. Okay.
Why didn't she pick up her rent-a-car from the airport? Wouldn't that have made more sense? This way her family wouldn't have to come get her. She can get her car. I don't know. They usually have, like, all airports have like rent-a-car places at the airport, so that's not an excuse.
I'll see you guys later. It's freezing. Oh my God.
Why don't you have a coat on?
All right, guys, we are leaving the airport, headed home, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching this journey.
Now, she's in the car with her mom, her aunt, and her sister. Passenger princess has to sit up front. You should let your aunt sit up front, or your mother, because they're older and that's just respectful, but whatever. I'm just nitpicking, I know.
I hope you enjoyed, and please stay tuned for more videos, many more vlogs of my Canada stay, including an explanation as to why I came, why I didn't tell you guys.
You told us why you didn't tell us. Because you were afraid you were going to get stalked. Which, whatever, fair enough. But you have to make another video about that? Okay. Didn't you yell at us enough? What, 2 or 3 days ago? I mean, you were yelling for like 2.5 hours in the car. So, I mean, it was light outside, and when you were done, it was pitch black. So, I think you scolded us enough. But if you want to make another video about it, cool.
But I will let you know all of that in the subsequent video, so please stay tuned. Thank you for subscribing and commenting and liking this video. See you guys. Did you miss me? I'm gonna get your toy.
Oh my goodness. That dog really hates her. That's really funny. Oh God, what a mess. Anyway, that was her latest upload. I'm going to be watching today to see if she uploads anything else. If she does, I will make another video about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for coming. Those of you who joined us on our New Year's Eve stream, we had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider. I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And are we still in Canada? Are we believing her that she's back in Kuwait? She's not in Kuwait. She's definitely back in Canada still. All right. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.